You let it go?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Is the box floats to above the dragon's position. And when it hits the center of it, there's another seal that manifests from the air and glowing, letters and symbols. And the box unlocks, opens up, and is slowly turning around.
Oh no. I'm just going to ask the imp how much longer until they are over here.
Survey says it's been
13 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
You guys got a long time. All right, welcome back. We're TPKhaos. I'm Billy. We got Matt, Caleb, Zion.
Hi.
Hello.
And they have currently reached into the inner sanctum of this wizard's council and are now confronted with two large statues on a big stone slab and an empty stone slab, and a voice telling them to pick a path.
So I guess my question is, can I ask the voice a question?
I mean, you can do whatever you want. This is Dungeons and Dragons, baby.
How many paths are there?
Pick your path.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Well, there are three, obviously.
Is there? Is the middle one could be a, hey, step on this and get turned to stone. What have we dealt with since we've came in this fucking place?
Fairy fire on the middle one. Is there anything there?
Oh, so you're casting Fairy Fire?
I'm
again?
casting fairy fire on that middle one.
See? And that's, oh, that's worse.
Yeah, I was like, there is no way. There is not a statue there.
Is there any readable text nearby them?
No.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, there's obvious, not obvious, but there's a distinct lack of text or writing.
Okay. Can I look into my fucking memory and see if I recognize any of the three creatures in front of me?
Yes, you could recognize them as constructs.
Oh, okay, so they're not actually like the hag.
They do look like that, but, but they're not. You could tell they're not real. They're more marbly.
Okay.
More like statues, but
Could clearly animate at any given moment.
yeah, maybe.
So-
I don't know.
We have not had an easy time in here, but I'm almost wanting to say pick the biggest one so we can prove our superiority. But I know you are almost dead again. Gravedigger, how you doing?
Speaking of.
90 out of 124?
So, like, do you feel it, like T-posing for dominance? Take the biggest one down?
I take the medium one.
You know what? No, I'll go for that. You want to take the medium one? How about you?
Which one's the medium one?
That one.
Is that what you thought the medium one was?
Yeah.
Okay, because I thought the medium one was that one.
That one's taller.
Yeah, but that one's
fatter.
bigger.
They're going through that one.
I guess the spindly one. I'm also casting. Actually, I should make sure that none of these require concentration. I don't think they do.
I'm going to cast Bullet in Face, and I'm going to cast it 3 times in a row.
Never mind. I'm going to cast Unseen Servant and just have that walking with me as well. I now have 6 little fuckers walking with me.
Jesus. I guess that before we choose, I'm going to blur again, because it only lasts for a couple minutes, so my blurs ran out from before.
Okay.
So we choose this one.
2 of my familiars likely have 30 minutes left. Another one is indefinite. This guy now has an hour, and the other 2 are indefinite.
How many familiars do you have?
I have 3 familiars in total. One of them is indefinite. The other 2 come from flock of familiars, meaning they're going to die out in about 30 minutes.
Are you guys all up towards here?
Yes.
Yeah, I would assume
I just
so.
have too many
assume
fuckers
so,
to
yeah.
keep track of all that.
And how many do you have?
6.
6.
One of them being invisible and like permanently invisible, but he also can't attack.
All
Of course
right.
I'm aware.
It reaches. like 7, 11, 1. So one of those lands. Unless, do you have other minions? Is an 11 gonna hit one of your minions?
Who's it attacking?
Whoever's nearby.
So it's going to be literally.
It's only got 6. Damn.
I
So
have
only
to-
2 of those hit. So I'm gonna say one of your minions. It's gonna be 6, your last one on your list.
Okay, that was the invisible guy that
And
I
then
just
out of
summoned.
you guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. You. So
Oh.
it as you guys approach and you're like, we choose this path, it stretches these long tentacles out, 3 on each hand, and it starts zipping them down towards you guys. It's going after a couple of you, a couple of his minions. It touches one of its minions, one of your minions to the forehead, and it disappears. It touches you to your forehead, and you disappear off the battlefield.
Oh, did it? Okay, so the last one on my list was the unseen servant, but he's invisible. So would it have done that? Would I have picked that one? 'Cause
Yeah,
uns-
sure. Unseen servant can go.
Okay.
So
So
it's dead and you're dead. All right. Next people to die.
What the fuck? Well, buddy, I gotta tell you right now, you're getting everything in the face.
Bang, 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 bang.
I need to make sure. So I have 3 grit left from me critting twice. I have 1 lucky left. That's what I got. So, do we need to roll initiative, or how are we doing this?
Now go ahead, have at it. It took a
You
turn,
go first.
so now you two.
I'll let you go first out of
You
courtesy.
got it. All right, full kit, baby. Let's go. Crit.
Crit in the face.
Right in the face. That's this.
Oh no. He dropped a dice.
Of course, that was max damage too. Wish I could use that.
Ooh, those are some good numbers.
26 on board right now. So 26 plus 35, 45
He went full kit.
for the first hit.
You walk right up to it, and it flinches back, and chips of marble fly off of its face.
Next attack. 22.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's a 1. 19.
More bits chunk off its face.
Ass load. It's like 27.
Yeah.
22.
Jesus. Do 83 points of damage just like that.
Because fuck you, that's why. I already action searched, didn't I?
You did.
Yes.
you did.
All right. Anything else?
You.
No bonuses?
You don't get that
What
on
you
a
got?
short rest?
Huh?
You don't get that on a short
We didn't
rest?
have a short rest.
Did we not actually short rest?
We did not actually short rest.
Okay.
I am going to.
Well, no, so I attacked twice and I used my bonus action for a third shot. So yeah, I'm out.
I'm going to activate the Eldritch Claw tattoo, and it envelops my sword, allowing me to do an extra d6 of damage. Because that's a thing that I learned you can do with it. You can use it with your weapons. Okay. So I'm still in werewolf form,
Ba-bam.
and I still have a fire sword.
Ba-bam.
How's that?
As long as I don't take a short rest or a long rest, and the weapon doesn't leave my hand, it stays active. So I'm going to attack.
I feel like we should have taken on the big guy now.
So that'd be d10,
No, this is actually way better.
2d6.
Huh?
This is way better for you guys than the big
Okay.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
First attack is a 15 plus 8.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to pump a key point into that, which allows me to deal an extra, let's see. I don't know what it is right now. I think it's just D4. Because that's my martial arts.
How are you
stat.
enjoying the abyss?
Apparently, I'm supposed to be at max HP right now because apparently I have a trait that just causes all my healing to be at max roll.
We haven't healed.
All my potions.
All your potions at max heal. That's actually kind of nice.
It's all because my familiar was within 100 feet of me.
Again, once you get to a certain level in D&D, like the amount of shit you have to remember is like a fucking novel's worth.
Strange
And when you're
question,
doing this,
who has the box of?
I don't have that ability yet. Never mind. So remove the
I have-
Like y'all are about to destroy the entire game. You're fine. You're fine.
I have the green gems in my inventory. The fuck you mean? You railroaded us into this crap, and now you're saying, "Oh, you'll break the game, baby."
Yeah, I mean, hey, that's D&D. You guys can break the world. It happens.
How are we gonna break the world?
So that's 10 slashing, 6 force, and 3 fire. So in case it's like
19.
immune to anything.
It doesn't resist any of those, right?
Yeah, actually, fire and slashing it resists.
It's considered magical.
The fire would be resistant, so
So 1.
One
So
fire.
instead of 19, it's 17.
oh, good. That makes
No, it's the first attack. Second attack is a 17 plus 8.
Casual 25.
8 slashing, and then this was my fire damage, right?
Fire
So,
damage, yeah.
4 fire, 3 force. So 11 normal, and then 2.
2.
So
So
13.
13.
Then I'm going to bonus action punch it.
One more.
It does not hit.
Damn.
Well, it hits,
Alright.
but it scrapes off of it.
It is chipped and tinged away. Going to do the same thing again. For you two, it's going to 1 for Caleb and 1 for Matt. So 15,
No.
17. I know.
I know it doesn't hit, but like, remember, I'm also blurred, so disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage. All right, and for your guys, it's going to do. Got 4 attacks left. So. Oh, geez, 23 on one of your little guys.
yeah.
18, 11, and 23.
11 is the only one that doesn't hit.
So 3 of them. It reaches over and zaps out 3 of them.
So which one's you picking? Pick one.
Whoever's
Pick
close.
any. Okay. Is this legit dead, or are we being teleported?
You're being teleported somewhere, I imagine, but we don't know that. I assume.
Oh, great! You picked my fucking familiars.
Good shit.
All right.
God damn it! Those are gonna be my way of keeping tabs on the battle.
That's all it's got.
I want you to know something, Billy. Because I keep critting, I keep getting my grip points back, so I'm just gonna keep going for it.
Literally, that was gonna be how I kept tabs on the battle.
Oh, 21.
Yeah.
Okay. That's kind of shitty. 19.
Jesus.
Math and stuff.
22. That's so much better. That's 25.
Hi, Vic.
Bam!
So
My poor sword is very battered.
crumbles down into dust. And nothing happens. It is still and silent here.
You said choose the path we killed. What's going on?
I mean, there is a road ahead of you, is there not?
There, it leads up to this cave system here.
Not that, like, we kind of need the girl back. Anything? I'm gonna
Choose a
shoot
path.
every
There is
fucking mage I see in the
nothing.
face. Every
There's
mage in the face from
nothing.
now on. You doing all right with there, Gravedigger?
Yeah, I didn't get a hit, so I guess I'll lead the way since I have a.
You guys
glowing
are
sword.
walking into the caves.
You know
yeah.
what? Mirk hasn't taken a piss in a long time. He's gonna piss in the fucking thing's destroyed body before he walks on.
Okay.
I have a question. Those are my 2 constructs, my little flesh guys.
What happens with those when you're not around?
Don't know.
Are either of
If
them
it,
the ones
if
with
it
the
helps,
gym?
you are on the same plane of existence.
I am, but that doesn't really mean much if I can't tell them what to fucking do.
Is any of those have the gym?
Yes.
The one that has the gym is literally coming with me.
Tiny one.
Because that gym is expensive
one.
as shit, and I don't want to replace it.
Green one.
I know-
If I'm not there to tell them to do anything, they will literally just stand there and take the dodge action. That's all they will do.
So
I'll
I'll
take
pick
both.
up one.
Fuck it.
I'll pick up one, hold it like a sack of
Boom.
potatoes.
He gets one, I get one. I'm taking the one with the gym. I have
Tiny
a gun in my
one,
hand.
small one. He's got the green one. He's got the guy in the cloak.
all right,
and the
so
staff.
if you guys are going in through the caves,
Yes, why not?
give me a survival check.
Why, Billy?
Crit.
Crit. Okay.
We're fine.
All right.
So
Do you want it from both or just one?
just one person surviving.
Yeah.
27
Good
total.
shit.
Plus 3.
6.
All right. You're going to be wandering around caves for like 9 minutes trying to find your way through.
On a crit?
It's a
What
long.
was it?
going to be a lot more.
Oh, God. I was like, what is it without the crit?
You're going to be lost for hours.
That was a 27.
Fuck yeah, baby. Yeah.
We'll find you eventually. Probably.
Where am I?
Somewhere.
You are here.
Oh, hey,
Are they
look.
all just? Am
All you
I
guys
in?
that got teleported are in here.
Okay.
Did that, did we get played? We'll find out. I mean, I'm not here, obviously, but I feel like we got fucked. I feel like the elf lied to us. But because she rolled a 20 on insight, no one could know. All right.
The last thing you remember is that construct reaching over and touching your forehead. And then everything was dark. Do you have dark vision?
I do.
You?
I do.
All right. So from what you can ascertain, this place is pitch black. So you see everything in light shades of gray. Within like 20, 30 feet of you in the floor, curled up, is a gold dragon.
Stab it in the ass.
So literally, the only one that can't see right now is my unseen servant, and I think he can just because he's a magical creation.
Well, I would list it.
The other two have the two bats have blind sight, and then me and the imp have dark vision. So anyway, there's a gold dragon there.
What do you do?
See, what's funny? Now would be the perfect time to call Jacob, but you already did that, so
You could do it
is he going to
again.
answer twice?
You were at 9, right?
Yeah, it
Yes.
was 9 minutes.
What do you want?
9 minutes. Okay, so
Just try to keep general track of it.
Okay.
so there's a gold dragon just
Yes.
laying there, curled up.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's friendly.
I mean, not to metagame with these guys too much, but you do recognize this as the specific one that.
Wait, as the specific one that the wizard transformed into?
Uh-huh.
But no.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure we got fucked. Metagaming, I'm pretty sure we
Mhm.
got betrayed.
That's what you think.
Yeah, you don't know.
So
But how easy would it have been if we arrive at this place, the dragon's looking for Mir, and Mir just gets teleported right in front of him like that?
so I just it hasn't taken notice of me?
No.
It's asleep.
It's is it asleep?
Well, no, he said it was.
Yeah, it looks like it's curled up sleeping.
Oh, well, I got lucky.
Is there can I see any pathway in or out?
Give me a perception.
Okay.
Or an
I roll.
investigation, rather.
I roll.
Where's my better? So that's a plus 14.
14. No, you don't
Damn.
notice any obvious route in or out.
Little imp guy is gonna try to find something.
Yep.
That's a 17 for him.
He looking specifically for
Exit.
exits. Through it,
He can fly.
sees a few like cracks and holes throughout some of this. It seems like a domed cavern with cracks and breaks in the walls, and thinks there could be a possible way through it.
What are the candle holders or the little candle like things representing?
Yeah, so you notice 3 pillars surrounding the dragon. They're small, they're like they are, and each one has got a center piece with a small like octagon shaped hole dipping down into the center.
Can I see if it goes very far, if it stops, or if it just keeps going?
It
The
just
hole.
looks like it goes down maybe a couple inches.
Okay. Interesting.
Mhm.
So, taking a look more generally now at the room, anything specific or special or important I should take note of? Or is just that basically it?
There is like an actual like, it looks like it would have been a dragon's lair. There's gold gems laying amongst the this is something you also take notice of. I'm sorry, I should have mentioned this before, but
Yes.
like in the piles of golds, you do see small glimmers of light, and when you go and investigate those, you see gems, small gemstones, much like the emerald. It has a slight glow to it.
So, I was teleported away before my familiar. Do I have a general idea of what direction that familiar would have been in? Because we have like a link within 100 feet. Was it within 100 feet of me? And would I have known what direction that kind of was generally in?
You are beyond 100 feet.
Okay. So where Mirg and I are is separated by more than 100-foot gap.
Yes.
Crap. Okay. So that's definitely not worth trying to find right now.
I like how that invisible thing following me is like a mainstay now.
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
His fucking imp.
Oh, his
well,
imp
the imp
following
is
you
with
around.
me. The imp is with me, which is the problem. I was
Well, no,
gonna
it
send
wasn't
off.
before.
It wasn't. It wasn't. But yeah. That's okay. And there's no obvious way for the others to potentially get in to here.
Not that you see.
Okay, that's okay.
So when you're within 100 feet, you can sense your familiar.
Not only that, I can full on communicate with it, and I'm like, well, the specifics are I can communicate with it and see through its sights.
Can it communicate with them?
No. And the unfortunate part is that, well, yes, it can, actually. Unfortunate thing is, it's with me right now.
Oh.
Yeah, the flesh things are the things we have. The familiar is the imp that's with him.
You're babysitting the booger.
Yes.
Yeah.
Babysitting the
A
boogers.
very expensive booger, might I add.
Yep. And so I'm kind of just stuck here being like, how do I do this? How do I go about this?
You can always
How
wake the dragon up.
do
I'm sure
you
it's going to be
go
happy
about
about
it?
that.
How do I go about this? So I've already put together the answer. Mir has the stone, or rather, Gravedigger has the stone.
One of us has the stone.
If I can get that stone, I could probably trade it into this dragon and for passage out. Unfortunately, I don't have the friggin' stone, and I don't know if they're gonna find me. And I only have so long before this thing wakes up.
There is no way in the entire time that, well, I guess Mir would have just said it's a gold dragon that turned into a wizard.
No. No. And I can think of one thing. I'm going to sit down cross-legged and have the others do that with me. Is have my 2 bats just land with me. Imp standing there. Invisible or unseen servant sitting there. I'm gonna go. Does it wake up?
No.
Hello? Anything?
Nothing.
Oh, wow, you got lucky then. The thing's gonna murder you as soon as it wakes up, I'm sure.
Okay. I'm going to send all 4 of them to start exploring this cavern silently as they can. 3 of them can fly, so that's easy enough. But I want them to see if they can find any potential, like, hidden secrets. Anything that might be a secret passageway, something hidden under the gold or the dragon, as best they can look, without waking it up.
Give me an investigation
For each of them. The unseen
well,
servant.
not for each of them. I'm gonna let you do one straight roll for all of them.
Okay.
Because like that's like using the same skill over and over and
5
over
times.
till banging your head against the wall till you get through. You know.
That is. You want me to just use the highest modifier?
Yeah, that's fine.
Highest modifier.
Oh, can I do that? Can I use my highest modifier?
This is for a team of beasts.
Insight would be
Investigation.
okay. Investigation. That's just a straight. Actually, is it a straight roll? Yeah, it would be a straight roll.
Straight
So
roll
13.
13. Okay, yeah, with that, one of them does notice a piece of a hilt sticking out of the pile of gold the dragon is laying on top of.
That's
Just a piece of it, just pink.
That's interesting. How is the gold laid out? Could I theoretically traverse the cave without treading on top of it?
No,
much?
I mean a lot of the floor is covered. You'd be kicking some pieces, touching them.
That's risky.
Yeah, you pick them up and you put them in your fucking pocket.
I am not disturbing a dragon's hoard.
Mir would literally be like, here's the bag of holding, here's me swimming through this gold and
All right, I guess.
And then it'd reach max capacity and go, and be gone again.
If you need a hint, give me a quick history check. I'm gonna make it pretty high.
Well, you rolled a 4, so how kind you gonna be?
That was a 4.
Yeah,
All right, I am going to.
you're like maybe not.
No. I am going to send. How heavy would I regard? How heavy would I regard a sword?
10 pounds.
How
Well, about 8 pounds.
How much can
8 pounds is
a
kinda heavy
mage?
for a
Mage
sword.
hand can hold
Is
that.
it? Yeah.
Mage
6.
hand can hold that weight. Right?
Yeah, it just can't wield it.
You can lift it, but it can't
Yeah.
wield it.
Mage hand, go and grab the sword carefully.
It seems to be stuck in there under there. So like,
Of course it is.
what's that? It's got a maximum pulling power of 10 pounds.
Something like that.
So even though the sword probably weighs less, like the pressure of the
It's-
gold in the
yeah,
dragon
okay.
doesn't allow it to pull it.
You could gently like scoop some away.
Give them a little tickle. The fat big guy.
scoot. It's just like.
Oh,
okay.
right,
Can I examine the dragon itself then?
yes, you can. I was going to ask for you to do that. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was actually. We're on the same page. Okay, so general. I'm gonna use my stats because they're probably better. But I want everybody kind of looking around, gathering just basic information. Perception or investigation?
Whatever you think's best on that one.
I love perception because it's +2, so 14.
14. So you are
the-
you know
for the whole group.
You're slowly going up and examining it, afraid to awaken it.
Yeah.
And it seems to be more like it strikes you to be more in a state of suspended animation than sleeping.
Okay.
Hmm.
Now is the time you ransack the dragon's
Is it
hoard.
real? Can I establish that? Is it absolutely real?
You would have to test that hypothesis.
I am not gonna okay. With that in mind, I feel a little safe. I'm going to have one of them, mage hand, interact with they kind of brush some of the gold around on the other end of the room.
All right. You do that, and nothing seems to come of that.
Okay, I am going to carefully tread my way around to that sword.
All right. So you're like right up there. It's like
Yeah.
belly is right there, and you're
Yeah,
like,
and I wanna
you
try to
dug
pull it
a little
out.
bit of the gold, and you're like getting, go
Yeah,
ahead and give
and
me
I-
a strength check. On
We're
that.
just basically gonna do like a full line. Everybody's just gonna help as best they can, having 4 tiny creatures, a mage hand, and an unseen servant. So I don't know how useful that's going to be. So,
Ooh, that's going to be pretty
Very,
helpful.
very useful.
oh, that's an net
All you guys get together and you have your minions come over. You pull it back and it comes loose and comes out. And it's a brilliant white, long bladed sword with a golden handle and a sun on the very tip of the hilt.
I'm like,
Maybe
I
it's
wonder
a
why I wear that. What that is.
sunblade.
I'm like, okay. I want to look kind of in the general spot where I pulled that out now. See if,
Most of the gold just filled in the
okay.
cracks.
So,
And like you still any gemstone that is in there, which there are several, still giving off the faint glow.
okay. So, yeah, I want to look around.
The gold.
I want to, because I feel a little more confident, I want to start brushing the gold around, see if I can do a little more of a thorough search. Now that I understand, that thing probably isn't going to wake up. Probably. I mean, I fucked with the sword, so I feel pretty confident. I want to actually start digging, see if anything is actually buried under this.
Okay. As you're scooping a lot of the gold away,
Yes.
you get to this point and you scoop back and give me a con save. It's gonna be like a con 12.
Well, I rolled an 11. That's a +2. 13.
Hey.
Okay.
Pass. Does everybody have to make that con save?
So while you're down there digging away, scoop through the gold and you hit this like panel of rock, and as you scoop it away, realize it's the yellow stone, and the gold was containing some of the radioactive poison, and you instantly, as soon as you wipe the last piece of gold away, get the sickly feeling in you, but you restrain yourself from vomiting. And
So that's why you're there. You're just gonna.
you
I saw nothing.
cover it back up with the gold.
Yeah, so I saw nothing. I saw nothing. I'm like, okay. Wonderful.
Anything?
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna examine the cracks in the walls now. That's basically my last ditch effort before I start fucking with the dragon itself.
I know you guys thought something big was going to happen at 0, but it's not. So at 0, you're examining the cracks in the walls, and you get a ping on your familiar, or
The
with
homunculus.
their
Or whatever.
Yeah,
I
your
don't-
homunculus. Or
do I
do you not have a
have-
connection with them
I
like
don't
that?
have a connection to them like that.
All right. Well, I'm going to say you can hear them talking. Where the hell are we? Through some of the cracks in the walls.
I think this is the way we're supposed to go.
Eric's like, we've been walking around goddamn circles.
I'm like, you go, and immediately my imp, which is a tiny creature, so it should be able to fit, just flies through and starts following the sound. And I am
Yeah.
keeping tabs on it, physically, using the stat or the senses, hearing and seeing, and I am
Give it an acrobatics check.
It runs into so many rocks.
Yeah, it's getting stuck in there.
Smack,
like
smack.
these cracks are not meant to
Yep,
be
no.
traveled through by imps. Yeah, he's like,
no tiny creature. It's a tiny creature too. Wait.
There is so much fucking gold in that room.
Oh wait, no.
And there's so much poison in there too.
It transforms into a spider.
oh, okay.
It
There you
transforms
go.
into a spider. It can do that.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Spider's small enough. Should be able to squeeze on through there.
Kitty.
I'll say it does. It is able to find its way out to these guys.
Sweet.
And have a pretty good idea where we are since I have a flaming sword right now.
So it eventually pops back as an imp, and
Imps can speak common, right? I believe they can.
Yes, they can. But because I specifically can see it, I'm going to use it to cast thaumaturgy, or whatever it is, prestidigitation, and mimic my voice to communicate with them, so because they know my voice.
Mhm.
Yep.
And I'm basically going to be like,
Isn't that the freaking imp? Like Anna's imp?
I think so.
I'm going to, again, prestidigitation, communicate with them. Like, Yes. Yes, it is.
Hi, where are you? We would like to leave this hellhole, please.
Oh, you will like to leave way more when you hear where I'm at.
And
I'm in a dragon's horde right now.
a bunch of gold in there?
That's not important. What's more important is that there actually, yes, there is a lot of gold. A lot of gold scales. There's a gold dragon in here. And I would like to leave.
Gold dragon as in an adult gold dragon?
Maybe. Listen, right now is not the time to get information. I would very much like to go before this thing reanimates, because right now it seems like it's in a suspended animation.
So here, all right, calm down.
I don't know if it's gonna wake up.
Here's what we're gonna do, all right? Now, have the imp take us to where it got out at. You're gonna feed some coins through the hole, and once I feel satisfied that I have not gotten screwed over here, I will find a way to get you out.
Mirg, if you got in here, you'd be able to steal all the gold you want.
You see, the problem is though, like, I have been attacked and almost killed by a gold dragon twice, and I would not like there to be a third time. So I'd much rather you come out here.
I can't. That's the problem.
If I can see you, you can come out here.
No, you can see my imp. I cannot get out. My imp can get out. I am currently talking to you through magical means.
The way this thing got out
is a tiny crack that it transformed into a spider to get out of.
Can I see you through that crack?
No.
No?
You cannot see me through the crack.
Well, that was close enough.
So you are going to, I hope anyway, are going to help me get out of here. I do know that there are a bunch of those tiny gems that were glowing in here. So maybe the one that you guys found will...
So is there any... So have the imp take us to where it got out at.
Okay.
What do we see on the outside of this?
Tiny, from where it came out, just a tiny crack in the wall. A spider climbed out and turned back into an imp.
How high up is it? Is it like up against the ceiling?
Is there any other, like... Because I imagine it's like a rounded dome, right? Or is it a wall?
No, you're just like walking through a hall through a path. You haven't found, like, as soon as you entered the caves, you keep going just from hall to split.
Okay.
It's like a web or network of underground caverns. You haven't even found like any rooms or anything.
It's just been hallways.
Just halls and paths and that split and reconnect, and it's been a maze.
So remind me again, this imp has a range, right, of how far it can go? What is that?
100 feet.
So out here, there is literally just a crack. If I had explosive powder, I might be able to blow a hole open, but considering there's a dragon on the other side, probably not the smartest idea.
It's
Do you
currently
still have any powder keg? Didn't you lose all that?
If I did it.
If.
It's in a suspended animation, meaning magically it cannot move or do anything, so likely it won't wake up. But I don't know if anything would trigger its reanimation.
So there are two options, right? We can either explore a magical option of, because all I need to be is able to see you. If I can see you, you can come out. Or we have to find a way in there. So which is the easier way? Is there a way to make the hole bigger, or do you want us to continue down this path? You have the little fucker follow us, and we'll try to find a way into the room another way.
It's likely better if you try looking.
If I try what?
Looking.
I'm going to tap along the wall to see if there's any like hollow points.
Okay, yeah, give me an investigation off of that.
Yes. Very good. 18 plus 6.
So with that, like, tapping along, especially around the crack where that thing is, you notice like a lot of the rock had become loose and it was like rubble through there. So you start cracking away and like a few pieces even fall out like right there where the spider.
I believe we could dig through right here. I have a shovel still.
You are a grave digger.
I am a grave digger. I am proficient with digging.
Get back to my roots.
So, I mean, yeah, if you want to start digging, I'll kind of just post up here. I can watch both ways.
You
Is
have.
the imp intelligent enough to answer a question?
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
it's got like 11, right?
Yeah.
It's actually rather.
Hey, imp, how thick is this wall? Is it like or is it like go fuck yourself thick?
He's thinking maybe 30 feet.
Dear Christ, dude.
I'm
And
still a werewolf. Unless it's been more than it hasn't been more than an hour.
29
that was like
minutes.
10 minutes.
10 minutes, that's it.
Okay.
No,
So basically, Gravedigger, how long do you think it's going to take you to burrow through about 30 feet of wall?
I don't know.
are you gonna try?
I realize.
I'll give you.
I realize something.
What?
Those do have force damage attacks as well. They can probably also
They get help from the other
force
side.
blast attack. No, they're on your side, so they probably help with you.
The biggest thing is, though, right now, there's a difference between us, like, digging and then us using, like, magic. If it's in there in some kind of animated state, do you really want to go blasting magic around it?
But anyways, if you're digging away, give me a straight D6,
Come on.
D6.
and we're gonna say that's feet per minute.
2.
2 feet per minute is your current rate, and how much longer do you have on that?
I have an hour, and it's been about 10 minutes.
10 minutes. So you
Well,
got
10
50.
minutes
And then-
since you've got lost in the caves.
So maybe half an
since
hour?
The battle, yeah, I'll give you half an hour, so 30. So yeah, within about 15 minutes, you feel like you might be able to dig through. He's werewolf form, so he's just.
All right, Gravedigger, get at it. I'm just going to kind of post up on the wall and just, like...
Chill out for a while.
Well, I mean, I'm ready. I have my guns on me, so I'm ready. If anything comes through, it's getting shot in the face. But, like, I'm just going to lay back and let him work.
I am going
I hand
to
him the flaming
magically
sword
order
so you can have light.
those two to
You.
defend Mirg.
Get the gold. If there is a shit ton of gold in there, I want you to pile it up in a nice little pile. I'm going to come in, we'll take it, and then we'll split the gold.
And where do you have the package?
Still on me.
It's just on.
It's on you.
On me.
Where at on you?
Ooh, that's a good question. Probably in my backpack. Would I have that? I guess I have a backpack.
Well, you probably have like a traveling satchel or something.
Probably. Yeah, I'm gonna assume a traveling satchel. That's probably the best ways.
Okay. So
Um,
you're just off your side. You notice the traveling satchel that you have that case in is slightly off of your hip.
It's gotten kind of quiet over there. What's going on?
Actually, I can't see or hear, but I guess I would be feeling that because I'm currently still using the imp's senses, and I'd be like, I'll get back to you, and I'm going to magically order those two to like help protect and defend Mirk and Gravedigger, and then I'm going to disconnect from my imp, letting my imp also stay over there. Actually, I might tell them to follow the imp's orders. I don't know if I can do that. But
Is Mir gonna listen to an imp?
no, not Mirk,
Oh.
the two things.
Oh, okay.
And then I am going to, once I'm back, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And it's
Gravedigger, which is worse, Kendra or Annalisa? I feel like we have gotten a lot of headaches for like no return here lately.
The longer you wait, the stronger the pull starts to become, until like it gets to the point to where like you can feel it physically pulling your body because it's attached to you. Or unless you took it off and you're holding it.
I've got the box now, and I'm like, where are you wanting to go?
It's straight towards the dragon.
Well,
No.
15 minutes. You got to hold on for 15 minutes for Gravedigger to get there, so tie that bitch down somewhere.
I am going to walk over to the dragon's head. How strong is it now?
A very strong. Yeah, it's like a magnetic field. So the closer you get, the stronger the pull.
I'm gonna look at are there any like magical runes or anything on this box?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, you've seen it opened and closed
yeah.
before.
Is it like it's infernal? Is it an infernal or
Yeah, I
okay?
believe
Do
that was
any of
infernal.
them like translate into anything specifically?
What's that?
Do anything translate into anything specifically that might be of noteworthy in this?
Give me an
specific scene?
arcana off of that. 13 plus Anything?
Oh, wrong character sheet. 13 plus 7. That's a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. So yeah, they relate to a specific lock magic. What do you call those? Ward. So it doesn't directly the
It's
lock
like-
on it is just the box. It's a
but they're
powerful
like
magical
locking
seal,
they're
and it wasn't
magical
like
seals.
labeled with a
Is it
warning
like?
or anything.
Is it the arcane lock spell? Just metagaming.
kind of? Yeah.
It's similar. It's
Yeah.
the same but different.
Keep in mind, we have no idea what the fuck's going on, by the way. 'Cause it's literally
Yeah,
him digging.
I know.
Yeah.
Me
I'm just gonna be
ravagely
like-
digging.
I offer to help you, but I think you're
can't
doing just
be.
fine on your own.
Can't
Just one hand up and then keep going.
gonna let the box go.
You let it go?
Oh, for fuck's
All right.
sake.
Is the box floats to above the dragon's position, and when it hits the center of it, there's another seal that manifests from the air and glowing, letters and symbols, and the box unlocks, opens up, and is slowly turning around.
Oh no.
I'm
Gonna go. I'm just going to ask the imp how much longer till they are over here.
Survey says it's been like
13 minutes.
Mhm.
You guys got a long time.
I'm just gonna.
You're lucky you could get through it all. Like,
I
you're
know,
literally
I am-
caving through,
I am just going to sit down cross-legged in front of this dragon's head and just be like waiting to say hi.
You might as well just fucking turn around, spread your cheeks, and just bend over. Like,
It's still dormant. It's just stable in the position it's at. The
I'm
chest
watching
is
between
open.
the thing and the box.
It's laying, so it's like still reachable. It's just right there. Looking at
You
it.
said more runes or glyphs
on
showed
a
up.
scale from 1 to 10, how stupid is Annalisa currently?
It looked like the
I
as
wouldn't
soon as
know. I
it
don't know
hit
her.
the
Her name is Inalista.
as soon as it hit,
Just fucking whatever it is.
it looked like a spell was released that was stored in that position, and the spell was to open the box.
Interesting. Just to open the box.
That you know.
That you know.
What happens?
If you know, you know.
I don't know
Don't
though.
you know?
I'm digging through a wall.
We don't know anything. Hell, at this point, like,
Oil foaming at my mouth.
Y'all's lost. Mirk wasn't such a murder hobo.
what the fuck are you talking
We
about?
were all very,
Oh, yeah.
very
We were
intimidated
very
by
sketched
this.
out. I probably would have done the same if I'm being honest.
I
All
was
right,
going
still
to
got a little
like,
while. You doing
question,
anything?
But
Hey, how's it going over there? We haven't heard anything in a minute.
I'm like, everything's fine.
Poke the box.
You don't know about the box.
So
You
how's
said
the
something was
dragon
going on.
doing?
I didn't say anything was going on.
Yeah, you did. You said something was going on. You didn't talk about the box.
I think she said she was just gonna get back to us.
Yeah, I said I would get back to you.
So how's the dragon doing?
Still dormant.
I guess just keep going, Gravedigger.
All right.
Um,
All right then.
I want to pull the box down and see if I can see what's inside now.
All right.
Is it still the gemstones?
It is gemstones.
Is it the same amount of green gemstones?
-1, right? Didn't you give one out? Or that was outside of the box?
That was outside the
No,
box.
so
was
I
outside
had
the
like
box.
4 on me total. Now I only have like 1 left.
I think Jaco probably did something with one stone, but like
Well, no, Jaco
Oh, yeah.
opened the box to show you, but then he closed it back.
But
Like however many was in
whatever
there is
it
still
was.
in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, go ahead and
depleted?
roll me a quick perception or investigation, whatever you got.
He sees nothing.
I am bad
you
at
made
these.
this so hard.
I don't know. My rolls are bad.
Use this
Oh,
dice.
Jesus.
Use this one.
My rolls are bad. I'm like,
Would you like to investigate anything in the room while the
I'm going to
timer is
dig up
going
that
down?
slab of stone again.
Dig up that slab of stone. Oh,
The gross
underneath
one?
it? Oh, okay.
I want to look again.
The yellow gross.
Yes. That's an 11 for whatever I would need to roll.
Plus, well, I mean, it'd be like a con check again if you're going to look at it.
I mean, that's a con is a +5.
+5.
Mhm.
I'll say while
16.
do you have the box on you now because you grabbed it
Oh, I was looking at.
and then you
there.
cleared out and exposed the yellow stone?
Yeah.
All right. When you do that, the green gemstones start lighting up. They become in direct visual contact, line of sight with.
I'll put the box closer.
Not too much happens.
I won't let go of it again. Does it just go right back to that original position?
No. Now that it was pulled up there and the spell was released, it seems doesn't have that same pull.
It's just sit there, or
No, now you
falls?
pulled it out, so now it's just an object.
Interesting. So it's open.
Mhm.
Yes, it's open. The green gems inside slightly glow when you get it close to the yellow.
I really don't want to cause any
You know
issues.
what you want to do? You want to collect each of the little green gemstones from within the gold piles. Then you want to start, I don't know, getting the gold in one place.
I want to close the box back, put it back in the satchel,
Mm-hmm.
and
You've
you
seen
know
the
what?
Hobbit
You know what? In order to satisfy Mirg and make sure that I'm not fucked when he gets here, I will start gathering up gold and whatever.
Okay.
You've seen the
I'll
Hobbit
at
movie,
least
right?
make a pile. I'll at least start putting a pile up.
Fast forward this. After a while, you got a nice pile.
Yeah,
We make it
you
through.
keeping the giant yellow gem under the dragon covered, or are you
yeah, I'm keeping that
exposing
part
it?
covered.
All right, so you can only get so much before the gold starts running off and starts exposing the yellow gem. And around that time, you finally, you see this claw break through, and
Oh, good job, Gravedigger.
this psychotic-looking mechanized werewolf comes crawling through the wall. And you're like, oh, hi, Gravedigger.
And then I adjust my tie and turn off the werewolf form.
Jesus Christ, it's fucking dark in here. Gonna turn my goggles on. So by looking at the gold dragon, is that the same gold dragon that we've run into twice now?
You have perfect memory.
Perfect
Yes.
memory.
It looks
Spot on.
identical.
Great.
Similar scars and stuff. Go ahead and roll me. What would that be, like a history for remembering stuff? I know you got perfect memory, but this is like more of a deductive reasoning.
He
thing.
still has advantage though, so it's still good.
Yes, very good still. That's a dirty 20.
There you
30,
go.
20. In your guys' battle in the city, did you guys attack it at all, or did it?
I wasn't there for that episode. I was sick.
Oh,
So remember at the very
We
beginning,
didn't attack it early, but we fought it
you
off
attacked
whenever
it-
we were
we
in
attacked it
air.
when it was
when it was
flying.
flying away, and you were
Technically-
there on the flying.
I was
He
technically.
was.
Gravedigger was technically there. I wasn't.
Okay, so what I'm getting at is,
we did an ass load of damage to knock
like,
it out of the sky.
you do recognize the dragon and everything, and the scars are all the same, except for it doesn't have like battle damage from the battle that you guys hurt. Like if you shot it in the neck, like there's no mark there,
Mhm.
but it still looks exactly the same. It does have some matching scars and characteristics, but like if you shot it in the face and broke off a horn, the
Horn's still there.
that's still
Yeah.
there.
What's going on, Gravedigger?
It appears to be the same dragon, but it doesn't appear to have the same damage that when we last encountered it. Like the ones that we inflicted.
Like it looks healed, or it looks like the damage never happened in the first place.
The damage never happened in the first place.
I have a feeling I might know why.
I mean,
Maybe
so
there
you're
was-
saying because I shot it in the head and like the bullet pierced its eyes. So you're saying it doesn't show like any wound from that at all.
None.
I think perhaps the wizard transformed into this dragon, but this dragon is not the wizard. It's possible that he was taking on its form. meaning he which would make sense as he was a member of this council originally. I believe we had established that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
He
it would
would've
make
had
sense
access
that
to this
he would have
dragon.
acquaintances with this dragon theoretically. I wouldn't know why they've been keeping a dragon down here.
Why have they done anything?
Well, I mean, they're wizards, so
On the
you
other
know.
hand, you do understand that gold dragons are actually lawful and good in
Yeah,
nature.
and they're wizards. So who knows why the fuck they have a dragon just inanimated down here?
So, I mean, hell, if that's the point. So you're saying that gold dragons are lawful good, and that's common knowledge?
Yeah.
Wake up.
But of course, the dragon that was lawful good and destroyed a city and chased you down to your deaths, was a gold
Well,
dragon.
see, that was
as
the
well.
wizard specifically, though. Now, if this thing is, like the wizard just assumed this thing's form, but yeah, I mean, fuck it. At this point, like, we're almost out, hopefully. Bag of holding is getting filled with.
I've piled up all of the gold that I feel like would be
499
available.
pounds worth of gold.
I'm literally making him count weight, and he's going to tell me when to stop.
Hands being like those like
The weighing
scales.
the
scales.
scales. It's like,
Grave digger.
yes, this is about 1 pound.
I'm going to pour. You tell me when to stop.
Right about there.
In the fucking pocket. You will not do it to me twice.
It's not going to happen again.
By the way, I believe you have something that is very familiar to me.
Me just casually standing there with a sword at my side. What?
That blade.
This?
Correct.
Oh, I was just going to use it to walk.
It's a walking stick, right?
Yeah.
I'll make you a deal. You give him the sword, and I give you back this. I'm just going to hold up his fucking little flesh, dude. There you go.
I grab the
Sword.
sword.
Take it. I'm like, they
And
didn't
then-
treat you badly, did they? They didn't treat you
Well,
poorly, did they?
define badly.
As I grab hold of the hilt, it starts to change shape a little bit. The hilt becomes solid black, but the sun still stays the same. And the blade disappears and shrinks back into the hilt. And I say, "Hello, old friend." Put it on my side.
Little hex blade action going on there.
No, it's just they're a part of my culture, so I understand how they work.
Integrated into you.
Yeah,
So you define poorly.
I'm just going to like, you didn't use or abuse him, did you?
Well, I mean, technically, I used him as a pillow as I was sitting outside, but other than that, probably not.
Okay, you guys got anything else while you're...
Yeah, how much gold did I just accumulate for filling the fucking bag of holding minus 1 pound?
I say you were careful, so you did. You don't have anything in there.
No, because everything that was in the bag of holding gone. So
Yeah.
like the fucking materials and everything, the zombie, the thing, that's all gone. I had to make a new bag of holding, and the bag of holding's empty now. So it's like empty.
Okay. Yeah, I'll put you up, since you're being careful, 450 pounds of gold, whatever that.
Oh god,
You're going to have to do some math.
I'm
That's
gonna
a
have to do
lot.
some math. That's fine because that's probably at least 1,000 gold, to be my guess.
And, assorted
So-
gemstones and stuff that were in there.
We'll come back to it. So basically, you said 450 pounds of gold.
So I'm going to ask Mirg,
Yes.
you want to wake this up? Or at least try?
So just so you are aware,
Yes.
I imagine your master, your fucking useless master, told you that this dragon was the cause, the destruction of the town and everything. That's this dragon. It doesn't have the battle damage that Gravedigger and I did to it in our last confrontation, but it is literally the same dragon. Now, if you're telling me it's lawful good, I would like to ask you a question. If you're telling me that there's a chance this thing could be related to the wizard trying to kill us, I say fuck it, let it sleep. The door's this way. So you tell me.
Well, the wizard is also outlawed by literally the rest of the council.
Look what the council has done to us so far. I
have
don't
a
think they're
feeling
friendly.
After Jaco said, after my quick call with Jaco, I have a feeling that probably that was a safety precaution for if anybody tried to get in sneakily.
We were literally walked in through the front fucking door, and immediately, not even like 20 minutes into it, immediately we got locked in this place. And you're trying to tell me that that was a safety precaution when they slit your leg open and made you bleed out on the floor.
Lizards are very weird. I don't like them either.
I'm telling you, we're going to go like 4 hallways down. We're going to get to this council. The council's going to look at us like, very interesting. Kill them.
Oh, I believe you.
No.
And then it's going to be like, well, fuck all you.
Oh, I believe you. I believe that. Like, I could totally agree with that. I don't
While
like
this
them
conversation's going on, Gravedigger's just turning on and off the sunblade.
either. I'm gonna be like,
You know
Yeah,
what?
it does
How
create
about
light.
this then?
So it's just like,
He just pulls out one of the gold coins he accumulated. Heads, I'll wake it up. Or try to. Tails, we gone.
Yeah.
Even or odd for heads or tails?
Even.
Even for heads. Wake up, dragon!
You go smack it around.
I think what I actually do is I'm going to put my prosthetic on it, and I'm just going to like put it on its head like...
No response.
now I'm going to punch it.
Okay, roll an attack.
as you punch it, your fist
I mean,
crumbles
it's
into dust.
incapacitated right now, so isn't that like an auto crit?
Automatic, yeah.
Automatic punch.
I mean, like, when I say punch, I'm talking like slapping it.
Yeah, like
Something
kicking a vending
more
machine.
than just like, hey, I'm like, hey.
Like kicking a vending machine.
Like, yeah, it's fine. So I'll still roll for attack if you want, but like,
No, but if you're not trying to land a
I'm not trying to hurt it. I
then,
want it to.
get no response.
Okay, well, so we can try magic. I don't know how much longer I want to be here for. Touch it with the sunblade. Fuck it.
Nothing.
All right, so
The
I don't know.
sunblade does light up the room a little bit, and you see, there's 3 pillars surrounding the dragon with little holes put into the middle.
Oh fuck, that's
So
right.
you're
I
like,
forgot about
hey, that looks kind of funny.
That
I
looks
forgot
kind
about-
of sus.
I wonder
forgot
if
about
that's something.
I forgot about that.
All right, so Gravedigger, you get
I
that
forgot
one.
about it. I was like,
I'll get this one over here.
I take this stone out of my mouth and put it in the hole.
The emerald?
Mhm.
Nothing. It
Nothing.
just drops in the hole.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna fucking punch it then.
Does this shape look familiar of the holes?
Yes, matter of fact, it looks just like the green crystals that came in the box.
Oh yeah. Wait, how many are there?
There's more than 3. There's like
Okay.
8 in there.
Okay, that's why I didn't immediately put it. That's why I didn't immediately put it together because I thought it was like supposed to be.
Oh,
I thought it was
So-
supposed to act like ammunition or something.
Is there something that you have that could fit in these holes? So obviously, we just
Well,
tried.
now that I'm like I've gone through a combination of stupidity and brilliance over a period of time.
I've given you like 5 rolls to try and just
You
tell you
did.
the
You
answer.
did.
Like they
You
were
did.
all bad.
You did.
Gravedigger puts his little piece of crystal candy back in his mouth.
I'm gonna be like, this is interesting. I'm gonna be like, why don't you two examine those others, see if you can figure anything out? I'm gonna go check out this one. And
Yeah,
then
that's an inside check immediately.
I'm gonna go over to the other one.
Yeah, that entire thing just so sketchy as fuck.
You rolled an insight on him.
Deception at advantage.
12 and a 15.
That is 21 total.
21.
Oh my god.
You want to do it again?
Roll it out. Rollies.
Roll
This
it
is
out.
even now. Even for rollies. You had 11. What's your straight die?
I had a
Oh, straight die is a 3.
All right.
11.
Yeah. You figure, that's kind of weird. Well, I'm going to go check out this other pillar.
I think I'm going to use my last lucky on that.
Really?
Fuck it.
The most metagamiest lucky ever. Go for it.
13.
And
I
you're
can't
11.
re-roll because I don't have the.
Yeah, you're sus.
You're like,
What the hell's he doing? He's got something going on that pillar.
Okay, so everything about what you just did just screamed shady as hell. We are a team here, and I will remind you that we didn't let you die on the floor back there. So how about you either let us in on it, or I'm going to tell you the story of Kendra and how I shot her fucking face in. So, friends, or the next time you're on death's door, I'm going to help you along the way.
Fine. But this is partial business with Jaco.
I don't give a fuck about Jaco. I think he's an asshole.
You are about to give a lot of fucks about Jaco. I pull out the box. I'm like, I think it has to do with something with this box.
That's what we're supposed to deliver.
It
Okay.
unlocked when I got in here.
Okay.
It has something inside of it you're probably going to want to take. But if you don't want Jaco to come kill you, or at least remove your payment, at the very least, please do not fuck with the box.
It depends
after
on
this.
what's in there now, because I'm being paid 1,000 gold.
I think you jacked it up more than that.
I think it was 5.
You
Is it 1,500?
You jacked it up a bit.
I started at 1, you started at 2, we met around 15. Yeah.
I have not received
When
that
it-
money yet, right? No.
You received
you
a
took
partial
you
payment.
took partial
I
of
took
500
I have
and he
not
owes
received
1,000.
So
Yeah.
basically, what's in that box has to be worth more to me than 1,000 for me to bother with it.
Hey, your reputation. I mean, shit. Are you a bounty hunter? You gotta.
Matt and Mir do not care about their reputation. I'm letting you know that now.
Again, it's like we have been screwed over by Jaco and by the people we've worked with. So it's like it depends. So let's open the box.
I take the box and set it down on one of the pillars.
Okay.
And I open it. I take.
There's 3 that we have to put away. There's still 5 left over that you can use however you wish.
Is that right? 8? Okay. I'm like, it fits.
Pop it in.
Ding.
Think this is what these are here
Okay.
for.
So I want you to understand something, right? No.
Mm-hmm.
Each and every one of the things inside that box is literally ammunition
I know.
for this big fucking gun I have on my back.
I know. That's why I told you not to fuck with it.
How many are left in there after we put them inside the things?
But we figured that out. And I start walking over to the next one. I'm not giving him enough time to take a good look at it. He's getting a glimpse.
Just do it.
And he's getting a glimpse. I'm just walking over, setting it down, and immediately walking over to the next one. Not giving him enough time to look.
So I
Shutting
think
it as I go over.
I would actually like to try
each one.
something then.
Mm-hmm.
So as he's heading over there, I'll be like, I'm gonna walk over there. Like, whoa, wait a minute now. We don't know exactly what this does. I'm basically talking to him to give me enough time to do sneak, sleight of hand, just to take one of those fucking things out of the box and slide it into my sleeve.
Now that's not picking pockets, and he's got it like.
I've got it right in
there.
front of me. You
But
would
it's
have to
still
literally
open.
walk
Have you
up
seen
and
some?
No, I am
have you seen
closing
those
it.
crazy
I have.
sleight of hand things where like someone could be holding
take
their
your
wall and
tie
they're
and
still
your
Yeah,
belt.
I
still
would-
have
I
their
would
watch
like
while
to
they're
try
holding it.
that.
I am walking over, opening it, pulling it out, and shutting it, then putting it.
There's
in.
time.
After this one, I shut it, walk over,
Yeah,
open,
but
grab, shut.
It takes what,
Put
3
it down.
seconds for me to be whoa now. We don't know exactly what this does, it's just you don't know what it does.
And I have my minions with me.
I would
too.
like to
I
try
have
it.
all of my minions with me. You will have to get past all of them.
I would like to try.
You're gonna make it 2 rolls. Do a performance check to distract him, and then you can try your picking.
I'm still turning on and off the sunlight. Just
Performance
Do it
is
real
not
quick.
bad.
Just strobe light.
I'm gonna drag it across the floor to check if it has tip drag.
So it's a 16 performance.
16 performance versus my insight.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. That's a plus 10 insight.
It is.
That is
Damn.
a
You are all
17.
insight.
I am all
You see,
insight.
you before he's even just trying to creep up and be like, hey.
Imp comes flying over.
That's a shame, because there is no way you were beating me in sleight of hand.
No, if
No.
you got past that first
No.
hurdle, it was
It was
yours.
just over.
So you place the last third one, and it
So
begins to
close.
light up. In a spot where you had cleared off the yellow stone, you see a beam of energy travel from one over and hit the stone. The other two are not quite exposed to the yellow stone in the center and do not connect the beam.
So we just need to connect the beam.
Let me do that. I think you guys are hurt by it more than me.
Yeah, actually, you're not hurt at all by
No.
it.
Nope.
You don't have any fleshy parts, do you?
Nope. I'm metal.
So
Just go
I'm
over there
going
and
to
just-
take the box and slap it back in the satchel, lock it, and hold it between my arms.
I'm going to take mental note of exactly where that fucking box is for later. But
I mean, there's nowhere I could have been keeping it.
That's about it. We'll see what happens now that they finally figured it out. 2
my God.
hours later.
This
we love
is-
you guys. Like and
Bye.
subscribe.
This seems to be normal for me.
Yeah. Bye.
oh.
Thank you guys for checking out today's video. We post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for more glorious D&D content. Please like, comment, subscribe, throw it all down below. We always appreciate it, and we will see you guys next week.